Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Bryant with SFOT Source, your premier unofficial guide to Six Flags Over Texas. The link to our main website can be found in the description below. And it is finally time to go back to Six Flags Over Texas. It's been a couple weeks. You guys are getting a little bit antsy, so we figured we'd come take a weekend visit out to the park and take a look around. So what we're going to do today is kind of speculate on what's happening with Fright Fest. We'll look at the progress, if there has been any, and I'll talk about what I think is returning, what I think might not be returning, and what might be new for Fright Fest. We'll also maybe do a little bit of 2019 speculation. I have a pretty good idea of where a new ride would probably go. Not sure what the ride will be, but we'll kind of talk about it when we get into the park. Also, we're going to look at some construction progress. We have that new restaurant going up in Gotham City. We'll see if anything's happened to the Boomtown Bar. It probably hasn't, I'm not sure. We'll also check out Oil Derrick and see how close they might be to reopening that. So we'll just have to see what it looks like over there. Let's go. Alright everyone, we're in the park. I don't know if this is a thing everywhere, but here, if you're a Diamond Elite member, you can actually trade in your 2 Skip the Line passes for a $15 Flash Pass from now through August 18th. So keep that in mind. We didn't do it just because I'm not going to spend all day out here, but that is an awesome deal. So just keep that in mind if you ever want to capitalize on that. That does run through August 18th. Alright folks, here is a look at the chicken stand that's being built in Gotham City across from Johnny Rockets. As you can see, it's coming along really well. We've got some TVs. We'll get a little bit closer for you guys. So as you guys can see, this is really coming along really nicely. Maybe this will be open by Fright Fest. We'll have to see. You can see this is where you order. Everything will be outdoor. They'll probably put some seating around it. Zoom in kind of on the ordering area. It's looking really nice. It does look like we will have potentially some self-order kiosks over here on this end. It looks like they've run some data and power over here to support kiosks, but we'll have to see. That'll be a great addition to this as well. And here's just a look from the other angle. You guys can see this is looking like this is where some self-order kiosks will go, and of course if you want to order in person, you have these windows here. Looks like you'll probably order at one window and pick up at the other, which is a really good thing. And this kind of all but confirms the order kiosk situation, where you have this little window, likely where you'll actually pick up your food if you did order at the kiosks. And for those of you who are super interested in the back sides of buildings, there you go. There's the back. Nothing really to see back here. They just have a little bit more equipment that they're using, but it looks like they're about ready to start on the inside of the restaurant here in no time. We're over here at Harley Quinn's Pinsanity. I actually just rode this and had a much better ride experience than I did when I came on opening weekend. But to start off with some Fright Fest in 2019 speculation, I do think that that building over there is likely to be a brand new haunted house. Of course, none of this is confirmed, so don't take my word for it. You guys just wanted to know what I thought. And I do think if we are getting a new attraction next year, which is probably 100% bound to happen, it's probably going to go in this area back here, and it might very well be a Sky Warp. If you guys don't know what a Sky Warp is, go check out some Six Flags Discovery Kingdom information and you can see their Sky Warp there. Just to give you guys a Boomtown Bar update. Nothing. Not even, oh, they may have pushed some dirt around. That's about it. I did not open this door, but it's open, and as you guys can see, nothing going on back here. Holy smokes, that is a big dinosaur, turtle. See that turtle? There's 2. They've got like a whole ecosystem of fish around them. They're so big. Oh, here comes a friend. Oh, and another friend. They probably think we got food, but sorry guys, no food. This is over by Paddle Lake Barge, Superman. And that's going to lead into me telling you guys that I do think the Voodoo Swamp Scare Zone will be back. So, if that was one of your favorites, I do think you have that to look forward to. Obviously, they've not taken any of the structures down, so in case they just decided to permanently leave these structures here until the end of time, we should have one of the scare zones still back over here. We're over here at this open entrance to Texas Arena here in Tower. As you guys can see, these haunted houses are going up. They're doing some more work on it. I do expect these to be Cadaver Hall, Morgue, and Circus Berserkus again. So you have those to look forward to if you like those as well. Here's another shot of oil derrick. It pretty much looks complete. We're gonna walk under it and see if they've moved all their painting supplies and everything. That might give us an indication of if this is going to open soon or not. This pretty much confirms that they're not done painting yet, and you guys can see here in the queue line they do have all of their painting supplies. And there is some rope going up to the top, so we still have some more to go. As I've said in my last videos, this repainting the tower takes a very long time. I'm actually surprised they've gotten this done as quickly as they have. Over here in the Texas section by Rodeo, this is where Piggy's Bloodshed normally is. Takes up kind of this whole building area here. I do expect this to be back this year. This is kind of one of their main haunted houses, so expect to see this. Stopped over at Casa de las Banderas in the Mexico section. Got the Southwestern Salad. I did skip out on the beans and corn because I am on a keto diet right now, but this does fall under the keto diet. I won't say that the serving size does, and there's a ton of ranch on there. So we're gonna try to work around it, but like I said, everything else is keto friendly. Alright guys, we're over here at Casa de las Banderas where we just ate. If you go to the outdoor bar section, they do have these two brand new frozen machines working. You can get the frozen Jack and Coke. There are some flavors it looks like you can do, cherry, lime, and vanilla. And then they do have this frosted wine machine as well. And they have another thing I'm going to show you guys real quick. Also at Casa de las Banderas, if you want some craft beer, they have that available here as well. You have all of these options, so that's another nice addition as well. We're over here in Miss Abby's in the Texas section where you get cookies and the Nitro Cold Brew. Oh, come on, focus, is open. They have mocha, hazelnut, French vanilla, and caramel options for you. I'll try to show one of these to you. One of my friends is getting one. Here's a look at that Nitro Cold Brew, and that looks really good. Alright, I tried some of that cold brew, and that is really good. So, I don't know how well this is focusing, but I'm still going to talk. It's $7 normally, and then of course with my Diamond Elite it ends up being $3.50 and then about $3.77 with tax. So if you're looking for a cold treat, it's definitely pretty affordable if you do have one of the upgraded memberships. We are about to watch Hey Mr. DJ Technicolor Beat here in the Southern Palace Theater. And just so you guys know, you have 1 week left. This ends August 12th, which is next Sunday. And to kind of go off of Fright Fest stuff, I do think that, of course, Arania's Nightmare will play in here during Fright Fest. I don't think that show would ever go anywhere.
During this performance, strobe lights and theatrical fog may be in use.
To play an ad on it.
Should you need to leave at any time, please use the exits located at the back of the theater. Remember that once you've left, readmittance will not be permitted.
Start the show. Oh, there goes the projector.
Six Flags Over Texas proudly presents.
Alright guys, if you follow us on social media, you would know today is the 57th birthday of Six Flags Over Texas. On this day, August 5th, 1961, the park officially opened to the public. So, happy birthday, Six Flags. The Blackout Haunted House is usually put in where this arcade is over here by Batwing in Gotham City. I do think that all of the haunted houses will probably come back with the addition of one. It's the scare zones I'm not sure about, but I guess time will tell. So I would expect this one to come back. Obviously no work has started over here, but we'll see once we get a little bit closer. Mr. Freeze has made his return to the station. Here, Mr. Freeze, he doesn't move, but he's back, and that's awesome. So whenever you're riding Mr. Freeze, make sure to look up and you can see him, quote unquote, controlling the ride. I'm not sure if I've ever shown you guys this, but there is a refill stand over here by Johnny Rockets in Gotham City. So if you do have a souvenir cup, this is specifically for refills, and you can buy bottled water here as well. You can also apparently buy drinks here. Over here in Looney Tunes Mall, check out these cool new hats they have. I actually really like that. Got a few shirts, obviously not rides found at this park, but still kind of cool shirts. And there's that Texas Giant shirt, that's not too bad. And for all of you who are really cold right now, got some hoodies. The fanny pack game over here in Looney Tunes Mall is on point. If you want that sushi fanny pack, you can have it. Do you want that cactus fanny pack? They got that, don't worry. And if you want a fabulous one that's glittery, they got that. But nothing beats this one. I don't even know what you guys want to call it, but it exists. I stand corrected, guys. They have this one. So if you want to sit there all day and do this to your fanny pack, you can, and it's fun. Do you guys want a flower crown while you're at Six Flags? They got that, don't worry. Wait, does it light up? It might light up. I'm not sure. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I know it's not in focus, but it lights up. You guys can now purchase a lanyard that goes with your membership. Well, I guess if you're Platinum, Diamond, or Diamond Elite. So this is what they look like. And they're actually pretty nice. I went ahead and bought one. They are $4.99, so with a discount, it ended up being about $2.60 something, so definitely worth the price. Just to give you guys a closer look at this lanyard, the one thing that I specifically like about it is that it zip-locks at the top. So my current one has actually been getting very dirty, so this will be super helpful. Comes with a little Six Flags emblem, and another great feature is that when you're trying to scan it, a lot of the time you have to take your lanyard off. Now you can just unclip, hand your pass to the person taking the discount, and you're good to go. This section outside of Looney Tunes Mall over here by Bugs Bunny Boomtown is typically where Freaktown Sideshow, that scare zone, is. I definitely expect this one to return as well. If you come over here to USA Kiosk, which is fairly close to Justice League and Pandemonium, then you can actually get a Powerade frozen drink. And this is on the snack, so if you want to use your snack on this, you totally can. They have had these at Harbor for a while, but now they are available at the stand. And right here outside of Pandemonium, they have a Fright Fest ad, basically, advertising that this will be September 22nd to October 31st, and that you should work here. Here's a look at that frozen Powerade that you can get on your snack now. They do have red and blue, so you get to choose, and it comes in a cup this size, so just keep that in mind. Over here at the Silver Star Carousel stage, out in front, here at the front gate by the fountain, and this is typically where Dead Man's Party, the dancing show for Fright Fest, happens. Fully anticipate that coming back. This also usually plays at Gotham City stage over by Riddler Revenge, and Biomech Sector, one of the scare zones, usually takes up this area out front, and I do expect that to come back as well. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this trip to Six Flags over Texas. As you can see, pretty pleasant trip. A couple things that I went over. Hey Mr. DJ Technicolor Beat and Miss Ruby's Wild West Cabaret that plays in Crazy Horse. Those do end on August 12th, so you have this week and the weekend, and that's it for those. So as you can see, there are some things happening for Fright Fest, not a whole lot yet. Tried to give you as much speculation as I could, but if you have any Fright Fest questions, please feel free to ask in the comments below. And we are currently working on 2 huge guides for both Six Flags Over Texas and Six Flags Fiesta Texas that are going to really try to cover the event in its entirety, give you as much information as possible. Of course, we will release those once we get closer to the event. We got a couple pretty fun trips coming up. We don't want to say anything yet. They're going to be pretty big trips, but we are excited to bring you some new, fresh content from outside the state of Texas, so stay tuned for that as well. We thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you soon.